I'm gonna make him an offer again. Of all the gin joints and all the towns and all the world.
Handle the truth. You can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Welcome, everybody, back to Multiplex Movie Melee. And we have, I'm not just going to say an exciting match tonight. I am going to say what I think we're all thinking, one of the more anticipated matches in Movie Melee history. We have The Future versus Judgment City 2. Wow. Very fun fact I just learned tonight. Judgment City has been in every single Act 2 team's title match since 2024. Just something I think is really, really interesting. These two teams faced for each other the first time last year at Mayhem at the Multiplex, which is when the Future got the belts, and the Future have not lost their belts since they've been holding on to it. And now they are on their fourth defense, but now Judgment City has made their way back to get those belts again. Both of these teams are on the precipice of really interesting history. If Judgment City wins tonight, they become the second ever three-time teams champion. But if the Future wins tonight, they break the record of defense in this league. I'm just extremely excited. On the desk with me is Dylan. Dylan, how are you feeling tonight?
Very, very excited for all the reasons you brought up. Yeah, I believe when they last faced, it was the match of the year last year. It won match of the year. So obviously, I'm very excited to see them run it back. But yeah, I mean, I think most people would agree at this point, given like resume and all the stuff both teams have accomplished. These are the two best teams in the league right now. Just to call it how it is. So yeah, I mean, it's always fun to see two Titans square off. Definitely big fight feel. I'm very excited to see how this one goes.
Yeah, I think you said, I think that adds to the anticipations when you know the best of the best are fighting. This honestly does feel like the end of Naruto, when Naruto and Sasuke are having that final fight at the Valley of the End again. But enough about anime. We're going to bring in our team, starting with our challengers tonight, Caleb Boatman and Jeremy Adams. Judgment City guys, like I said, only one other team has become a three-time champion before. This is your first title match since you guys lost the belts last year. I know that I know one of you said one of the competitors in the Future have been saying some fairly unkind words. How are you feeling coming in tonight, knowing you are on the steps of getting your belts back? You are muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
I am muted. Okay. Anyway, I'm back. I think I've sprinkled in all the drama and showmanship and every element of that. I'm ready to get into the gameplay. Jeremy, how are you feeling?
Yeah, we're back at a title match. It's been a long time. I don't think either of us wants to belabor it. It's always a tense situation, and I think we just want to get into it. And this is one of the best teams we've ever played, and here we are playing them again. And let's just do this, because it's always a tough one.
And I say we bring that team in, starting Caleb Coho, Joseph Olivas, the Future guys. This was the team you guys won the belts from. There have only been three other teams that have defended the belts three times. You guys could be the fourth tonight. How are you feeling right now? Or no, you guys could be the first one to defend it four times. How are you feeling tonight?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's business as usual, but I'm excited to play with Joseph. There is that big fight feel. I agree. We knew this was coming eventually. So I'm excited to just get this over with. Whatever happens. Yeah. Go ahead, Joseph.
Remember the words of Mark Menchaca. Nobody can beat Judgment City. That will let us surprise them. Try not to be too specific, unless otherwise specified. Have fun. Stay relaxed. Stay calm. Okay. I think I'm good.
Dylan? I don't want to leave anyone waiting any long enough. I say we jump right into the match. Round 1 is going to work like this. Competitors will receive 8 questions in 8 different categories, each worth 1 point apiece. They will have 15 seconds to write their answer on their board, after which I will say pens down and you will reveal your answers. Answer all 8 questions right and you will receive a bonus question. Teams will get 4 repeats and 1 challenge they can use throughout the duration of the match because this is a title match. Teams, any questions before we head into round number 1? Okay. Then your first question in the category of sci-fi fantasy. In Jason and the Argonauts, what mythological item is Jason and his crew sailing to find?
Have you ever played the video game Psychonauts?
I have. I haven't finished it, but I really liked what I played. Yeah, Tim Schafer.
I haven't, so I would have had nothing to go off of if you would have said no.
Tim Schafer, one of the great auteur game designers. Brutal Legend, Grim Fandango. What a guy. 5,
Hell yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jeremy, will go to you.
The Golden Fleece.
We'll go to Joseph.
The Golden Fleece.
We'll go to Bo.
I don't know mythology. I said sword.
And we will go to Coho.
The Golden Fleece.
The Golden Fleece is correct. So everyone with Bo hitting that. Future takes a 2-1 lead.
So your next question will come in the category of mystery thriller. In Park Chan-wook's Old Boy, what part of his body does Dae-soo cut off after being mentally destroyed?
You hit destroyed really hard at the end.
And it's something about calling someone mentally destroyed is kind of...
Look, I worded it this way because if I told you the spoiler, the movie would be called Told Boy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Thank you. Joseph, will go to you.
It took me a second to process how abrupt that was. Tongue.
And we'll go to Bo.
I couldn't remember it. I said leg.
And we'll go to Coho.
I said foot.
And we'll go to Jeremy.
Tongue.
Tongue is correct. So Joseph and Jeremy hitting that. As we head to your third question in the category of Oscars. Name one of the 2 actresses to win Best Actress for films released in the 90s for playing a real person. I just need
What are your thoughts on Shark Tale?
on Shark Tale. I mean, a movie I watched a ton of times, but it's terrible.
Is Oscar in that movie?
Oh, now we got it. Yeah, Oscar the fish. What a guy.
Yeah, there you go.
What a guy. Interesting. 5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is Judgment City's first repeat in the category of Oscars. Name one of the 2 actresses to win Best Actress for films released in the 90s for playing a real person. Yeah,
You just said name one of the 2.
Name one.
Sorry, Jeremy. I wasted it.
That's okay. No problem.
I play a real person every time I show up in one of these videos.
You do? I play a real person every time I go to work.
Nice.
What are we doing, Dylan?
We are both sociopaths.
We are. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Boat, we will go to you.
Hillary Swank.
We will go to Coho.
Hillary Swank.
We'll go to Jeremy.
Hillary Swank.
And we'll go to Joseph.
Susan Sarandon.
The acceptable answers were Susan Sarandon and Hillary Swank. So everyone getting that.
So your next question will come in the category of the 2010s. Ty Sheridan, Reese Witherspoon, and Sam Shepard have supporting roles in what 2010s drama?
You know what you would call Reese Witherspoon's more pointy shaped sister?
Yes.
You go ahead. Well, the answer
Reese
is
Withers Fork.
Thank you. Yes, it was so obvious. I was like, "Why are you?" And you say yes. Take it. 5, 4.
Because I thought it would just end if I said yes.
Oh well, no, it's not going to. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Coho will go to you,
Oh no. Mud.
and we'll go to Jeremy.
Mud.
We'll go to Joseph,
This movie rules. Mud.
and we'll go to Bo.
There's a puddle of it. Mud.
Mud is
I
correct.
wrote it big. Sorry.
You got two big heads.
7-6 futures. We head to your next question, the category of comedy. In 2025's The Naked Gun, what is unique about Tony Rowland that separates him from all the other unarmed men Frank has shot in the back? And I need you to be specific. How you doing today, Dylan?
Very good. I'm a lot better now after hearing this question.
Yeah, I had a feeling that question was going to get a big laugh. Great.
My favorite question of the year so far.
Sometimes I love what I do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jeremy will go to you.
I didn't have it.
We will go to Joseph.
Do you need us to be more specific than he's white?
No, we will go to Boat.
He was white.
And we will go to Coho.
He's the only white person you shot on duty.
Okay, much more wordy than I needed, but he's white is correct. So Future taking a 9-7 lead.
You pronounced wrong. It's actually he's white. So your next question. In the category of directors, who directed the 70s films Sisters, Phantom of the Paradise, and Get to Know Your Rabbit?
Yeah.
Made it a bit of a softball with the last movie there, but that's fine.
Oh, do you big Get to Know Your Rabbit fan?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Just have all the quotes tattooed on the back of your neck.
Yes.
On the back of your neck, just fit them all right there. 5.
Yeah,
4,
I figured the neck would be a good place.
2, 1. Pens down. Joseph will go to you.
Shout out to Mr. Michaels, Brian De Palma.
We will go to Boat.
Brian De Palma.
We'll go to Coho.
Brian De Palma.
And we'll go to Jeremy.
Brian De Palma.
Brian De Palma is correct. Everyone hitting that. Your penultimate question will become to you in the category of the 1980s. In See No Evil, Hear No Evil, Gene Wilder's character has what disability? I was expecting that from more than one competitor.
You son of a bitch.
Again, title matches where I like to bring out all the big guns, and this is one of those.
When was the last time you saw or heard evil?
Oh. I was going to make a joke, but Cody would get mad. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Boat will go to you.
Blind.
We'll go to Coho.
Where's my goddamn bar rule? I said he's deaf.
We'll go to Jeremy. And we'll go to Joseph.
And we're 50-50. He's blind.
He's deaf is correct. So Jeremy and Coho will be getting that. So unfortunately, there are no more perfect rounds.
So then your final question, round number 1, will come in the category of actors and actresses. Christopher Lambert, James Remar, and Tadanobu Asano have all played what fictional character?
Tadanobu Asano.
My bad.
Oh, you're good. I just think Lambert is a fun word because you think it's Lambert, but it's like, no, it's Lambert. Gotta love those French guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Coho will go to you.
I said the Wolfman.
We will go to Jeremy.
Raiden.
We'll go to Joseph.
The wrong flip of the coin toss. Lord Raiden.
And we will
Lord
go
in
to
parentheses.
I said Tarzan.
Lord Raiden is correct. So Jeremy and Joseph will be hitting that. All right. So Dylan, after that, I have the Future in the lead 13-11. Is that what you have?
That is what I have.
All right, but anything you have as we move into round number 2, also known as the wheel round, where the match competitors will get a spin of the wheel, in which case they'll receive 5 questions in whatever category they land on, each worth 2 points apiece. They will have, if they check the multiple choice, if he values that question down to 1 point. If they don't like what they spin it for their first spin, they are allowed to respin, but they must keep whatever they land on for that second spin. Be on the lookout because stealing is involved in this round. The categories that your competitors can spin tonight are 1990 to 2026 English language Oscar-nominated mystery films, which is the Future Strength. 1937 to 2011 Walt Disney picture films featuring 2D animation, which is Judgment City Strength, as well as the general categories of war, Oscars, classics, 1980s, coming of age / teen, sports, romance, and family. Because this is a title match, the champions decided whether or not they wanted to keep spinners and opponent's choice on the wheel. The champions decided to keep spinners and opponent's choice on the wheel. The future, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Defer, right, Joseph?
Okay. Yes. We will defer, please.
All right, you're
It
going
was a lot quicker than I expected.
Then Judgment City, this will be your first spin.
Okay.
And you land on the category of coming of age / teen. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
That's such a mixed bag.
Yeah.
Where are you thinking? I mean,
between the two of us, we're probably decent. Is there something else that you're more scared of?
I mean, I don't want to. I think there's an obvious thing we don't want.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Do we want to just? I mean, between the two of us, we span. You know the 80s stuff.
Yeah.
I know the modern stuff. Do we want to go for it, or do we want to spin again?
I think maybe we just go for it.
Okay, let's go for it.
All right, taking
Hope I don't regret that.
teen. Dylan, why don't you give Judgment City their question, the category of coming of age / teen?
Sure thing. Your first question in coming of age / teen. Who directed A Brighter Summer Day?
Do you know?
No, I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
I don't know what this is either.
Yeah.
Brighter summer day. Oh yeah, check down to multiple choice, I guess.
Yeah.
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Hirokazu Koreeda, B, Wong Kar-wai, C, Edward Yang, or D, Simon Lang?
I think it's C.
Okay, you think it's C?
Yeah.
I mean, that would make sense. Okay, yeah, go for it.
All right. C, final answer.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
C, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
I'm sorry. He did say D, right, Coho?
I thought he said
No, I said C.
on the first one, but I don't know.
Okay.
No, I
all
said
right.
C. I always said C as in cat.
Okay.
Okay, no challenge. Okay.
All right, then your next question. In what teen film will you find the South Harmon Institute of Technology?
That's accepted, right?
That sounds right.
That's the
Yeah.
one where they fake the university,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, accepted. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Because it stands for the acronym
Yeah.
stands
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a certain word. Anyway,
Your third question. Whale Rider is set in what country?
New Zealand,
Zealand.
right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, New Zealand. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Now, your penultimate question in this category. Jeff, the quarterback for Rockbridge Falls High School, is allergic to what type of food in Bottoms?
It's pineapple, right?
Yes.
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 It is pineapple.
Yeah.
Pineapple. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And now your final question in this category. Olga Kurilenko, Gabriel Byrne, and Claire Foy all have supporting performances in what YA film?
YA. That puts it in a. Olga Karolinko.
5.
You want to go multiple?
Yeah, let's go multiple.
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Vampire Academy, B, 5 Feet Apart, C, Love Simon, or D, The Fault in Our Stars?
Okay. Do you know the supporting cast of 5 Feet Apart?
No, but that's kind of what I'm leaning toward, but I don't know.
And it's not Vampire Academy. We'll repeat the options, please.
Yeah.
All right. That is your first repeat of the options. Is it A, Vampire Academy, B, 5 Feet Apart, C, Love Simon, or D, The Fault in Our Stars?
Don't know.
Okay.
Don't know the cast of Vampire Academy. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm kind of leaning to A, and if I miss a 5 Feet Apart question 2 times in a title match, that'll be what it'll be. A, final answer.
Dang it.
That is correct for 1 point.
Oh, hallelujah. Oh,
Good
if it would have
ball,
been 5 feet apart.
I was gonna say you should know the supporting cast of that movie by now, but
Well, here's the thing. I do know most of the supporting. I know Moises Arias, Rico from Hannah Montana, is in that movie.
All right. So after that, Dylan, I have Judgment City here getting their clean sweep of the category, getting their score to 19. The Future remaining at 13. Is that what you have?
That is what I have.
All right. Then we'll bring the wheel back in for the Future's first spin.
Okay.
And you land on the category of 1937 to 2011 Walt Disney Picture films featuring 2D animation. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
that is up to you. If you want to, we can.
Yeah, I don't hate this. Like,
Do you think we can do better by much? Because I don't know if we can.
okay,
I'm just there to steal opportunities, so we got to be like on point.
fair. Can we see the rest of the categories, please?
Yeah, absolutely. That is everything.
These are gonna be harder, also.
True.
So, I mean, I don't hate anything on here, but this is your show. I'm the supporting player. So, if you want to ride, let's ride. Let's do Disney if you want.
I feel good about a lot of them. So like,
I feel like between the two of us, we should be able to do Disney just fine. So
yes, I'm inclined to keep it for compared to some of these other ones.
Let's do it.
All right, you are keeping 1937 to 2011 Walt Disney Picture films featuring 2D animation, Judgment City Strength. I will be giving your questions in Judgment City Strength. Are you prepared? The Future.
Hello, Boomerang.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Sounds good. Then your first question in the category of, I'm just going to say Judgment City Strength. In a Goofy movie, what is Goofy's job at the department store before he leaves for his road trip with Max?
Do you remember this?
No, this is you. This was
okay. All right.
all you.
Then
Is it a post office or something? I don't know.
all right. Okay. Then let's go multiple choice on this one.
Multiple
please.
choice stuff.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, security guard, B, photographer, C, janitor, or D, elevator operator?
Okay,
in Louisiana and California.
I was between my gut instinct said Louisiana.
Okay, I trust you.
All right, we're gonna go with C. Final answer.
C is incorrect. Judgment City, a chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, security guard, B, photographer, C, janitor, or D, elevator operator?
You got the little squeaker. He's making him take the picture.
Photographer, 100%.
Yeah, go for it, Jeremy.
B, photographer. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yeah.
Your next question. In Melody Time, what real-life person is the subject of the third segment?
Okay.
I'm not sure I understand what they're asking, but
So like it's an anthology film. And
no, I get it. I'm not. That's fine. Do you have an idea?
I have an idea, but I don't know if it's the third segment.
5,
Use your hand if you want to.
3. Two.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, George Washington, B, Paul Bunyan, C, Johnny Appleseed, or D, Davy Crockett?
So this is why I was confused, because I didn't think two of those people were real. But
Okay. Johnny Appleseed.
okay.
Johnny Appleseed, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
I didn't think those were real.
I am glad I did not go with my gut.
All right. Your next question, the category 1937-2011 Walt Disney Picture Films.
Mhm.
What does Cookie give to Milo at the end of the trip in Atlantis: The Lost Empire?
It's like a drink of sorts. Like
A drink? Is it like a bottle or something, or
no. It's a like cup that has I don't know how to word it. It's like a drink something.
2.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, multiple choice options. Is it A, muleskin, B, a can of grease, C, a bottle of olive oil, or D, a bag of spices?
Okay, it's salud.
okay?
We're gonna go with B as in boy. Final answer.
B, a can of grease is correct for 1 point. specifically bacon grease. Your penultimate question. Who voices Grandmother Willow in Pocahontas?
Linda Hunt.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question, the category of 1937 to 2011 Walt Disney Picture films featuring 2D animation. In Teacher's Pet, what animal does the machine turn Crank into?
I didn't watch this one. Did you?
All right, then let's go multiple choice then.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, a mouse, B, a dog, C, a frog, or D, a bat?
I was leaning towards Flo.
Okay.
No real reason. Just
Sure. Good.
we're gonna go with A. Final answer.
A mouse is correct for 1 point.
All right.
All right,
Sorry
Dylan,
about that.
after that round, once again, it's a 2-point game, but this way it's the other side, the future getting their score up to 18, Judgment City getting a steal, getting their score up to 20. Is that what you have?
That is what I have.
All right, then anything that happens moving to round number 3, also known as the deep cut round, before the match competitors gave each other a film that they would like to answer questions from at a deep cut level, and now they will answer questions, 2 questions each from both films. The film that the future gave was cheaper, that Judgment City game was cheaper by the dozen, the 2003 version, and the film that the future gave was Cars. Both teams, give me a thumbs up when you are ready in your I got the thumbs from the future, and I got the thumbs from Judgment City. All right, then I will give you your first question. In the film Cheaper by the Dozen, what is the name of the product Hank did a commercial for? You seen this movie?
Oh,
Can I get a clarification? Is this the one that's at the end? Because they mentioned 2 things.
Put an answer down, and you have a challenge.
A while ago when I was a kid.
This was a.
To where if I watched it now, it'd probably be a new watch because I don't know if I'd remember a lot.
Yeah, I saw this movie in theaters. Liked it as a kid. Saw it again for trivia. Thought it was meh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Judgment City, we will go to you.
Mouthwash.
And we will go to Joseph.
Tommy Max.
Tommy Max is what we have, so the future will be getting that. I don't think we can accept mouthwash, so we will be going on to the second question of the deep cut round.
Okay. Which will be in the category of Cars. After the 3-way tie, when Tex, Linda, and the King are talking, Linda affectionately refers to King as "you old what?" 2 words.
2 words.
Yes.
Have you ever heard the theory about Mater in Cars?
No.
So apparently he's a serial killer because he lives in like a junkyard, and that's the equivalent of like a man living in like a cemetery when you really think about it. Yeah.
Good point.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. The future, we will go to you.
Diddy Rabbit.
And we will go to Judgment City.
Daddy Rabbit.
Daddy Rabbit is correct. So Judgment City taking the lead back there.
No baby oil.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, I'm just not going to touch that, but now we have to. Your next question in the category of Cheaper by the Dozen. When Lorraine wants more bathroom time, she says that she's the self-appointed. I'm going to start again. When Lorraine wants more bathroom time, she says she's the self-appointed in-house rep for what 2 things? You know what?
I had a horrible joke that I was going to...
You know what? I'm going to say, shout out to Diddy Kong. Great member of the Kong family in Donkey Kong.
I'll tell you afterwards what I was going to say.
We love the Kong family. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question, please.
All right, that is the future's first repeat in the category of in the film of Cheaper by the Dozen. When Lorraine wants more bathroom time, she says she's the self-appointed in-house rep She says she's the self-appointed in-house rep for what 2 things?
I just realized we probably shouldn't be talking this round, should we?
No. Yeah, good point. My bad. I can't do a bit while looking at, yeah, okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Judgment City will go to you.
Style and hygiene.
And we will go to the future.
Hygiene and cleanliness.
Style and hygiene is correct. So Judgment City extends their lead there 24-20 as we head to your final question in round 3.
Back to cars. When a couple who are lost drive through Radiator Springs, Ramon tries to offer them a paint job, including an old school pinstripe in what specific style?
Look at that. Style again.
Very true.
Yeah.
You and I were like the style boys.
Hey. That's a good one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. The future will go to you.
Look, honey, Von Dutch.
And we will go to Judgment City.
Von Dutch style.
Cult classic in your eardrums. Von Dutch is correct. So with that, Dylan, after the end of that round, I have Judgment City getting their score up to 26. The future at 22. Is that what you have?
Yeah.
All right, but now we are going to head into round number 4, also known as the betting round. Competitors are going to receive 5 questions in 5 different categories. Once they hear a category, they are going to establish who is going to be taking that question. Because this is a teams match, once a player takes that question, the next player on the team has to take the next question. It resets for questions 3 and 4, and then they can collaborate on the final question. You can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points. If you hit the question, you gain the amount of points you bet. If you miss the question, you lose the amount of points you can bet. The first category that you can bet points on tonight is biopics. All right, the bets are in. Judgment City will start with you. Who is taking it and for how much?
I'm taking it for 2.
And the future, who is taking it and for how much?
I am taking it for 2 points.
All right, then your first question in round 4 in the category biopics. In The Hurricane, Reuben Carter is sent to jail after being accused of killing 3 people at what type of location?
So is it Handel's, the ice cream place, that has the hurricane, or is that somewhere else?
Oh, I haven't tried it. There was a Handel's at the mall I go to. Very, very good. Again, Doughboys represent.
Yes.
Yeah.
I only know them through that. Had no idea it existed otherwise.
If they exist in Canada, I would highly recommend it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Boat, we will go to you.
It's between restaurant and bar, and I said bar.
And we will go to Joseph.
Also bar.
Bar is correct. So both players hitting that. Judgment City getting their score up to 28. The future at 24. Which brings you to your next question in the category of scores and soundtracks. All right, bets are in. Coho, we're going to start with you. How much are you betting?
Trying to unmute. There we go. 2.
And Jeremy, how much are you betting?
1.
Okay, Judgment City's going for 1. The future's going for 2. All right, Dylan, hit him with a question.
Your question in scores and soundtracks. In what film do the main characters meet for the first time while dancing to Staying Alive by the Bee Gees after the person who one of them was originally dancing with was stabbed to death immediately preceding?
What's your go-to ice cream flavor in general? I'm
a big cookie dough guy.
Okay. I used to be cookies and cream. Now I'm into salted caramel.
Nice.
I love
salted caramel is a classic. Yeah, love that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Coho will go to you.
Summer of Sam.
And we will go to Jeremy.
Airplane.
Airplane is correct. So with that, Judgment City gains a point. The future loses a point. So with that, Judgment City gets their score up to 29. The future goes down to 22. as we head to your third question in round 4 in the category of actors and actresses. All right. Judgment City, will start with you. Who is taking it and for how much?
I take it for 2.
And the future, who is taking it and for how much?
2 points from
All
and
right.
myself.
Joseph and Jeremy. Okay, sounds good. Your question, the category of actors and actresses. Who appears in Nashville, I Heart Huckabees, and 80 for Brady?
So another ice cream flavor that was a favorite of mine now, which I'm interested to hear, or a favorite of mine back as a kid, which I'm interested to hear your thoughts on. Bubblegum.
A little too sweet for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. To me is just like that. That's a kid flavor.
It's also objectively trash because the bubblegum pieces are like rocks when you get them usually. But yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jeremy, will go to you.
Lily Tomlin.
And we'll go to Joseph.
Shout out to Miss Frizzle, Lily Tomlin.
Hey, Miss Frizzle, Lily Tomlin is correct. Both players, both teams hitting that. So with that, I have Judgment City getting their score up to 31, the future at 24. Resets from that. So Coho and Boat must take this next question in the category of romantic comedies. All right, Coho, how much are you betting?
2.
And Boat, how much are you betting?
1.
Okay, 2 and 1. All right, Dylan, another question.
Your question in romantic comedies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot where we were at. My bad. What type of magazine do Maggie and Dick work for in Funny Face?
All right, so when we were testing that question in for actors and actresses, Raiko said, I knew it from Who Appears in Nashville. And me and Dylan were like, fuck you, no you didn't.
No, you.
Who Appears in JFK? Knew it from Who Appears in JFK. Fuck you, no you did not. You're so full of shit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. The future. Coho, what do you have?
Fashion.
And Boat, what do you have?
Fashion.
Fashion is correct. So the future cutting into a lead a little bit there, 20, which makes the game 26. The future, Judgment City, 32. Is that
Quick
what you have, Dylan?
question.
Yes.
Yes.
Would you have accepted beauty?
Well, we don't have to worry about that.
We don't have to worry about that. So your final category that both teams can collaborate on as a team is animated. Decide how much you are going to be betting. All right, Judgment City, how much are you betting?
2.
And the future, how much are you betting?
Also 2.
All right, both players taking this for 2. All right, so your final round 4 question in the category of animated. What is the name of the village that Hiccup grew up in How to Train Your Dragon? How many dragons have you trained, Dylan?
At least 17.
That's fair. Would you count the other writers that we have trained as dragons, and we are the dragon trainers?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, in which case I was a dragon, and Boat trained me one time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. How to Train Your Pacing. That would be cool. Judgment.
Welcome to Burke.
And we will go to and the future.
I believe it's This is Burke.
Regardless,
Welcome to Burke is the name of the score piece, so that's what I was referencing.
Burke is correct. So both players hitting that. 20, which makes the future 28. Judgment City 34. Is that what you have?
That is what I have.
All right, but we have one more round, and anything can happen as we move to round number 5, also known as the Pick Your Poison round. Before the match, competitor teams went back and forth drafting categories they would like to answer questions from, and now they will go back and forth once again drafting categories that they would like to hear questions from right now. The categories drafted tonight were classics, 2010s, 1980s, 2000s, horror, war, 1970s, and Oscars. Your competitors will draft their categories right now. All right, your teams have chosen their categories. The future, you are behind. What would you like for your 1-pointer?
Probably horror.
Yeah, horror.
horror, please. The H, fright, scares one.
All right.
Yeah.
Then you're 1 pointer in the category of horror. What is the name of the virus that infects England in 28 days later?
A rage.
Rage.
Yeah.
Rage. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right, but you guys are still behind. What would you like for your 2-pointer?
This is where I leave it to you. Do you want classics? Do you feel better about classics out of 3 or war out of 3?
I think about equally.
Okay. I'm gonna probably not be much help in either to you. So if you feel even like 2% better about something, take that at the 3.
Mm.
I can sort of
Excuse
help
me.
you in classics, but again, that's like a specific lane that it has to hit for me to be able to jump.
That's okay. I saw it a few minutes ago. I wasn't sure if it was beauty or fashion. So like, let's take war. I will say that one. WAR. War.
Okay.
All right. Your 2 pointer in the category of war. Jarhead is set during what war?
The Iraq War, right? Where's it? Afghanistan? I guess I don't know if they're the same war, just in 2 different countries. But
Pretty sure it's the war in Iraq.
that's what I thought. But
5.
The war in Iraq. Final answer.
That is incorrect. We were looking for the Gulf War.
oh,
Okay. all
we're
right.
still on. That's fine.
All right, so we are going to stick with you. What would you like for your 3-pointer? Just a reminder, you must hit both of these questions to stay in the game.
Okay,
Classics.
let's run it.
Classics, please.
All right. Your 3 pointer in the category of classics. In The Third Man, what medical drug is it revealed that Harry had been stealing and selling?
Okay.
It's been a long time. What's the idea? Give me the vibe.
My first instinct was opium or morphine.
Okay. They said let's use a repeat.
Yeah.
3,
The question.
2.
Right. That is your second repeat. Your question again. In The Third Man, what medical drug is it revealed that Harry had been stealing and selling?
If it's medical, I would go morphine. That's more
Yeah,
of a
same.
medical drug to me. I don't think they're gonna want opium. So if you're feeling morphine, you can go morphine. I don't have any other guesses. So
5,
Yeah, that's okay. Let's use
Okay.
another repeat.
2.
see the question.
Repeat the question, please.
Right. That is your third repeat. Your question again. In The Third Man, what medical drug is it revealed that Harry had been stealing and selling?
Morphine fits the bill. That was your first instinct. If you want to go with it, let's go with it.
I'm gonna be kicking myself over 2 coin tosses, coin
That's
flips.
fine.
5, 4,
Okay.
3.
Judgment City, good game. Morphine, final answer.
And your winner and new team's champions, Judgment City. The answer we were looking for was penicillin.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness.
Is what we were looking for. I am going to put everyone backstage as I talk with my co-host Dylan. I think this was a really, really great game, and I like to say all great games are stories. This match was a story. Coming out of round 1, Judgment City was behind. Judgment City takes the lead in round 2, and then every single round they just extend that lead a little bit more every single time. The Future put up a great game. They just could not quite pull it through in round 5. What are your thoughts tonight, Dylan?
Yeah, it was a great match. It's a fantastic performance from Judgment City, avenging their loss, which means, maybe down the line we set up a trilogy matchup. That would be fun. So that'd be cool. But overall, a fantastic performance from them. They seemed a bit uneasy about keeping coming of age /teen at first, but they ended up sticking with it and doing very well in it. So it seemed like the right choice there. And Future they made a gutsy call to keep their opponent's strength. It's always a gamble when you do that. Unfortunately, it seems like the gamble just didn't pay off here today. because that ended up swinging the match in Judgment City's favor. But that wasn't the thing that didn't sink the future by any means. Like you said, they're only down by 2 points coming out of that round, but Judgment City just wouldn't. Just kept like extending that lead round by round and wouldn't let them get back into the game. So just they overall, like when Judgment City, like I've said this before, when they're firing on all cylinders, they leave you with very, very little room for error. And like so, I think the future put up a performance here today where I think 29 points could potentially get you the victory. And like, at least in most other matches, they'd still be able to go to their 4-pointer because 34 points in 4 rounds is crazy. So future phenomenal champions, can't be understated just how incredible their run was. But Judgment City, shout out to them. They become now, I believe, the second team ever to become the 3-time champions. So that's very impressive record there. But yeah, great stuff. And also props to the future. I think this is the first time Judgment City has ever been outscored in round number 1.
Oh,
so
wow.
They also get they got that on their record too now. So that's cool.
Absolutely. I say we start right with post-match interview, starting with our unfortunate second place finishers, the future guys. This is the end of an incredible reign tonight. It's been a second since you've been on this side of an interview, but I don't think you guys played a bad game. 29 points is not a bad score. I see a point. You guys took risky moves, and that can oftentimes win you title matches. Same time when you take risks, sometimes they just don't quite get there. Taking your opponent's strength, really good move, and you guys did do well there. Just round four swings can always be big. How are you feeling tonight?
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Is it possible to know what we would have landed on the round 2 wheel had we spun
Probably
away?
not at this point.
I already got rid of it.
It's fine.
All right.
It's not something we need to know. No, I think at the end of the day, we kind of gave it to them a little bit in a way where it's like I think we took too many risks that we didn't necessarily need to take. We probably should have spun off Disney. I kind of had a feeling that if we went to Disney, it was going to be a lot of like the extra stuff that gets added to this category that's not just Disney animation. And that I knew that was going to be, those were going to be areas that we weren't 100% like locked in on, except for unless it was the ones that we really went into, and it wasn't. And that's fine. There's going to be a couple moments in this match that I'm like, shit. That Cars deep cut's going to be a bitch, because it's like, I watched it right before we went in. I noted that in my head, and I went, sounds like that. That's exactly what it sounds like with that thick Southern Texas accent. And I should have thought about the fact that that doesn't make any fucking sense as an answer. But I don't know. I was like, maybe it's just ridiculous. But yeah, a lot of things where we were like just there, couldn't quite get there. But yeah, it's like, it's not like we lost to this team. It's like, it's not in most cases to most people, we probably should have lost the first one, and they're just correcting Donnie Darko style, the timeline. But I think to us, we showed that, like, I think we could win a third one. I think we absolutely could win the trilogy if we play again. I think we played really well out of round one. I think if we don't make the little mistakes we do, that we probably, obviously walk out of here. But we would have, should have, could have, didn't. They're 3-time champs. They're gonna get a chance to defend it. And I'm sure we'll be back later in the year, and when we do, it will be a little bit fun. I think Joseph can agree that we won't have to wait so long in between appearances again. We get to follow the trend of like other 3-time defending teams and lose it at the point with 3 and come back on some picture or tournament or run of some kind and get to play for it again. So that'll be fun.
About that, is there still something that is allowed for an automatic rematch if you defend 3 times successfully?
Unfortunately, by decree of Cody, we have gotten rid of the automatic rematch.
It's okay.
Okay.
If we had gotten that automatic rematch, that'd have been fun. But I think I'd rather, to be honest, I would have followed in the footsteps of other great teams and said, don't need it. Let's play and get back.
Well, you guys are a great team, and like most great teams, go. You were gonna say just something, Joseph?
Yes, I gotta say, like, obviously, props to Judgment City because they did a very incredible thing in making their marking it their third time in making this far. And I also recognize that in the past that I have been cocky. So I figured it was a little matter of time before somebody had to humble me. So am I happy that it's Judgment City? Not really, because, well, for amongst other reasons, there's, yeah, I was feeling very, I guess I wasn't as competitive in this match as I was in other matches. So I guess I felt a little lax. There's a couple of questions that I for sure should have hit. I was almost considering swapping the other side for the See No Evil, Hear No Evil one. And I don't know if I would have hit the bonus point, but that's already 2 big points, especially with a lead over Judgment City. That felt a little good. And, you know, Disney, I've seen a lot of them many, many times. So I felt that was a worthwhile risk. It just didn't happen this time. So my bad on that, Coho. I am upset about the cheaper by the dozen question because I was going over that last night, the night before, and tonight, and I couldn't get to Styles. So that's a little painful. And yeah, like Coho said, we have the ability to win that third match, even if Cody is jealous that we had 3 defenses and won't let us capitalize it on this season. So, yeah, on the other hand, I do want to say, Boldman, you'd better keep your word on testing questions tonight.
Well, we know exactly who you're going to be playing tonight. When you're going to be playing next. We're going to be seeing you guys in Act 4 for the team's title, team's tournament. First time with you guys in a tournament. I'm guessing you guys are going to be the number 1 seed. How are you? We already know the team that Coho is looking forward to playing in the tournament. Joseph, real quick. Are there any teams that you want to play?
I would love a shot at a few teams. I love the idea of playing against Brian. So Logjammers would be a cool vibey match, you know. Good vibes.
We did beat one half of Ginyu. It would be fun to play the other half. That'd be fun.
That too.
It's the closest we're gonna get to ever getting a shot at that team. So
yes, yes.
Back to formula. Blame Canada. Jersey Boys. The 3.
Jersey Boys.
You know me. I'm gonna take anybody.
That's fair.
I hope those are the 3. I hope it's that order, and we'll see you in the tournament. I'm excited that we get to do it.
Sure, you guys were a great team. It was great to see you guys. I'm going to put you backstage as we talk with our winners tonight, the 3-time teams champions, Caleb Boatman, Jeremy Adams, Judgment City. Guys, it's been since the end of Mayhem that you guys have won. So not quite a year since you guys lost the belt, but you guys have gotten the belts back again. I know it must be feeling pretty dang great. I'm just going to throw the floor up. What is going through your heads right now?
Well, before anything else, I feel just a need to shout out. I want to shout out the future, and I want to shout out Joseph. But before I do that, I have to give a tribute to Caleb Coe. Like, genuinely, I think this run proved a lot of people wrong from Coho. And I think that ultimately Coho has, he doesn't like it when I say this, but I believe it to be true, is that he has absolutely grown as a player. And in some way, he doesn't like that. I can see him backstage kind of going. And I think if you compare, and I'm not saying like even in terms of maybe it's not in terms of knowledge. Maybe it's in terms of confidence. Maybe that's what it is. But there is to me a difference as someone who is maybe is closer to Coho than basically everyone in this community, I notice a difference in the play style between this Coho and the Coho from like 2022, 2023. So I think that this Coho showed up, played incredible, great games, absolutely worthy champion, and I'm proud to call him my best friend. And Joseph is a freaking beast and terrifies me
amazing,
anytime he steps into a ring. Like that's the thing. I think Joseph is the person who it's like, because he and I are so similar, there is like a competitive energy that like comes out of me when I play Joseph, because it's like, if I'm not the best version of Caleb, what am I? And it's kind of the same thing like when I play Dylan a little bit of like we're all the same person in different fonts. It's the same thing when I play Red Shaw too. It's very much it's the Pokemon evolution type thing. So absolute respect to Coho and Joseph, but man, Jeremy is just such a consistent player. Like it is such a privilege to play with you, man, because I think if you go back and watch that round one, I was shaky as heck. At least for me, I was shaky and I was rattled, and Jeremy showed up and was consistent, and then that gave us enough traction to then once round two happened and I got my bearings a little bit, then we were able to, do what we needed to do. So and that's the story of Judgment City. When one of us is shaky, the other is on, and I'm very grateful and blessed to have that in a team. So I'll quit yapping. Jeremy, you go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to shout out their round one. That was incredible. Like you said, not that many teams have gotten, I don't think any have gotten ahead of us in round ones. And, I think we've had some ties, but that was incredible. And they're an amazing team. There's a reason they beat us that first time. And, I echo everything you said about them. But yeah, I just think you and I, Caleb, we've been a team for a few years now, and I just think we're in a special place right now. We've kind of been through some craziness. There've been some really big matches in the past, and getting to get just have a few kind of warm up games and get back on our grind. And yeah, it's gotten to a place where it's like, yeah, we complement each other. Like in the last match that we played, like there were round two questions I knew that you didn't, and vice versa, and we're kind of doing that again tonight. And yeah, it just sometimes when you get a hear no evil question, having an old man in the match helps. So
my dad's gonna kill me for that.
I grew up on those movies, so
my dad is gonna kill me for that, by the way, because my dad loves that movie, and whenever he's like, "Hey, you want to watch See No Evil, Hear No Evil?" I'm always kind of like, I think I'm good. And so now he's gonna be like, "See, you should have watched it if you would have listened to me."
I will be honest. I was kind of expecting when I read that question for everyone to say, "Oh, fuck you, Payson." So I always kind of
it's a fair question. It's a fair question.
I think Richard Pryor's blind acting is so funny in that. I mean, it's not the best movie, but
obviously, if Judgment City versus the Future 3 is going to happen, it will be happening at the end of Act 4. But we know we know a few of the teams you will be playing in Act 3. There's a long list of teams, not going to say everyone, but Bring Out Your Dead, Back to Formula, Log Jammers, Blame Canada, Annexation. Those are all like big potential teams you could be playing. Of those teams, is there someone you would like to play?
I mean, I think there's a handful of teams that would be really interesting. Part of me would kind of like to play a team we've never played before. Like
that's kind of how I feel.
Specifically, it would be. I feel like we've been circling Blame Canada. It would be fun to play Blame Canada. I also echo the future statement that Log Jammers would be really. That would be. Here's the thing. As much as Payson and Brian can say, "Oh, we're not taking this seriously," it's still Payson and Brian. If you take a crowbar to Bruce Lee's legs, he's still Bruce Lee at the end of the day. Like, I that's still going to be a tough match, but that'd be very fun.
I've loved playing Brian too. It's been way too long. We had some huge matches like years and years ago, and I would love that again.
That is like a very like alternate reality version of Judgment City a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you got kind of the Gen X guy and the
Yeah,
I know,
exactly.
Mason, are you technically Gen Z or are you?
I am the first year of Gen Z, so yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you got your Gen Z quirky guys that go over the top sometimes. So
that would be cool.
I think that would be a fun game. I also think obviously at some point I do want a rubber match for the future, and I would also at some point like a chance to play Avanti again. I'd like to do those too, but I would like to play somebody we haven't played before. That would be fun.
And to see them get that, one of these new teams or newer teams get that opportunity is always really cool.
Yeah, that is absolutely fair. Judgment City, congratulations, 3-time champion. That is an insane accomplishment. Going to put you guys backstage. Final word on tonight's match, Dylan. Boat mentioned there are certain players that might capture the same type of archetype, whether it's Boat, Joseph, you, or Redshaw. With all due respect to Boat, Joseph, and Redshaw, I don't think any of them could pull off something as badass as this. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I gotta throw that out here. But on behalf of Boatman, on behalf of Jeremy, on behalf of Coho, on behalf of Joseph, on behalf of everyone here at Multiplex Movie Melee, I'm Payson the Cinemaster Johnson. That is Dylan Banthine. Have a great night.
Well, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife. I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.